Hey everybody, I'm Justin with AmericanMuscle.com, and today I'm taking a closer look at a very popular wheel and tire kit here on the site, consisting of the AEM Hellcat style wheel shown here in matte black in a 20 by 9 inch sizing and plus 18 millimeter offset, wrapped in the Atturo AZ850 ultra high performance all season tire in that squared 275/40 R20 sizing, available for all 2008 to 2023 rear drive Challengers. Now this setup will be a super affordable way for owners to get an aggressive looking factory styled wheel on their ride, along with year-round traction thanks to that all-season compound. Now this kit does feature that square stance, which gives the owners the flexibility to properly rotate their tires over time, getting the most mileage possible out of the Atturos. Now the kit will feature free mount and balance and will fit on Challengers without rubbing, even if you lowered your ride 2 inches. So again, this kit will be a great choice for Challenger owners out there looking to go with that awesome Hellcat styling that will not only deliver a more aggressive look, but in this case will also be super affordable and support year-round driving thanks to the ultra high performance all-season compound. Now these are one of a few different styles of wheels found on the almighty Hellcat, and personally they are my favorite due to that multi-spoke design. Now just like the factory Hellcat wheel, these AM wheels will be a 20-inch diameter along with that matte black color to really stay true to that OE Hellcat look. Now the plus 18 millimeter offset is very similar to stock, so therefore you can expect the wheels to fit comfortably in the wheel wells without any rubbing or poking. Now as for the tire itself, well, the Atturo AZ850 is a popular tire that does a great job of balancing performance and price according to our customers. Now, the all-season compound will be competent in wet and dry scenarios, but the softer compound might get a bit slick when temperatures drop below 40 or 50 degrees, so definitely keep that in mind. Now, because this is a square setup, meaning you have the same width wheel and tire on all 4 corners, owners will have the ability to properly rotate these tires over time, which isn't exactly possible when you go with a staggered setup, which features a wider rear wheel and tire. Now moving into our construction block here, guys, and the AEM Hellcat style wheel in gloss black is going to feature a cast aluminum build that will be both lightweight and durable. Now this particular set, as you guys can see again, is given that factory fresh matte black finish here. Does include the matching AEM center caps, but just a quick heads up here that owners should also consider grabbing brand new black splined or hex lug nuts from the site, as these wheels will feature smaller lug holes found on your factory wheels. Therefore, your factory lugs might not work. Now, as for that tire, well, the Atturo AZ850 will be an asymmetrical, ultra high performance all season tire that certainly favors the dry performance and grip over that all season rating. And to get a better sense of why I'm actually saying that, you really don't have to look any further than the UTQG numbers, more specifically the tread wear, which is 320. And that easily can be mistaken for a summer tire in regards to softness. Now, I mentioned it earlier, but those who drive their Challengers year-round should be cautious about driving aggressively with these tires in temperatures below 50 degrees, or definitely get some proper heat in the tires first before driving aggressively. Now the tire is Y rated up to 186 plus miles an hour and features these really bold shoulder blocks here on the outside, which will help with cornering and handling overall. Now again, this tire will fit on all rear drive Challengers comfortably, even if you've lowered your ride up to 2 inches. Now moving into price point, and even though I've mentioned it a few times throughout the video, I'll say it one more time here. This combination is going to be very affordable overall, keeping it in that lower price bucket here on the site. Some things to keep in mind, guys, that price does include free mount and balance. Now, you can either have them mounted and balanced here at our warehouse, or we can ship them to your local tire store and pick up the mount and balance tab. Now, the package does not include any TPMS sensors, so you might want to strongly consider adding those to your wheel and tire kit just to avoid that TPMS light on your dash. Now, in addition to the TPMS sensors, definitely check out those lugs I mentioned earlier as well, either the black spline or hex options, as they will fit comfortably in the smaller lug holes found in the AM wheels. Moving into the install, and the site's gonna call this a strong 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you at least 30 minutes to get everything in place from start to finish. Obviously, you're gonna need a lift or a jack or something to get the car in the air first, along with a socket set or impact to remove and reinstall those lugs. Now, if you did pick up a set of aftermarket lugs from us, make sure you have your wheel key before getting started. And then lastly, a torque wrench is never a bad idea to make sure you torque those lugs to spec. Well, that's gonna wrap up our wheel and tire kit video featuring the Hellcat style wheel shown in matte black in the 20x9" sizing with the plus 18mm offset, wrapped in the Atturo AZ850 ultra high performance all season tire in that 275/40R20 squared sizing, available for your 2008 to 2023 Challenger at home. Thanks again for watching, and remember, for all things Mopar, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.